I think the overriding health issues with me has always been my mental health. I think since 1997, when you go through menopause and if you have manic depression, it'll kick in really big. And so it was at that point that I started needing my health care. This age thing really got to me at 80. It really hit me. I come from a family of heart condition. I really get to experience all that Desert Oasis has to offer. And when it comes to their wellness clinic, I look forward to my annual wellness exam. I get an EKG electrocardiogram in my wellness exam, which is very important. At the same time, they do all the things that you hear about. You know, that memory game, they give you 4 words at the beginning, and then when you're finished with the exam 30 minutes later, you give those 3 words back or 4 words back to test your memory. And I always made a game out of it. I made a point that I was going to pass it, even when I knew that I didn't have the kind of recall I used to have. But I have it now when I take the test. So this test involves the most extensive physical I've ever gotten. When you have a history of heart disease, you want to know how your heart's doing, and they do it every year. And that's the only place that I've been able to get all these different tests at one time. And I make it a point to see to it I do get it every year. I was assigned the wellness clinic by Desert Oasis Healthcare. They just said, you're going to go do this every year. And every year they call me. I don't have to do anything. They call me, they set it up, I go in. It's so simple. I mean, they test everything. They just go far beyond what your doctor would normally do in his office visit. Being able to keep up on your health, the older you get, the more important it is that you go to these wellness clinics. I just turned 80. And I absolutely have to go to these wellness clinics every year. I want to stay alive. I'm not done yet. I want to know what's going on with me. It's not that I don't trust my primary care physician. I do, but I've not had an exam from them like I get from the wellness clinic. If I got the same exam from a primary care physician, I probably would go to the primary care physician. But I don't get that same depth of information that I look for. If you're not using the wellness clinic at Desert Oasis Healthcare, you're losing out on one of the most important and one of the best services they have because it's proactive. You get in there every year, and if something is happening, they'll catch it. So if you're not using the wellness clinic, you need to use the wellness clinic. It's free. They make all the arrangements for you. All you have to do is show up for an appointment for your health to get your blood drawn. And they do all of that wherever you go to get your blood drawn. It's a synchronized event where you don't have to think about anything but showing up and answering the questions that the wellness examiner wants you to watch for. So it's a phenomenal service. I've never had it before, and I look forward to it every year.